Where's my mouse? All right. Cool Girls for Capitalism Mixer, New York City election special. Channel 5.
It says Cool Girls for Capitalism. I designed the shirt. Shout out to Canva. Okay. It says Cool Girls for Capitalism.
I didn't love him when he was governor. I think that he's not handled a lot of things well.
You would move out if Zoran won?
Probably I move out. I'm thinking to go to LA. Maybe it's I know it's better over there.
I wanted to stand up, especially as a woman. I think that there is this crazy perception that somehow socialism is better for women.
Socialism is not how we move this country forward.
I've traditionally supported more conservative policies, but in this specific election, I find it kind of America versus anti-American.
Now, do I think that voting for a candidate who has sexual harassment claims against him is a good thing? Absolutely not. But unfortunately, this is the voting dilemma we all face with every single election.
I have a speaking engagement here tonight. I also want to say that all of these sexual allegations, they are true.
He's not in support.
This is my event. This is my event.
He's going to be bad news for New York, a disgraced former governor whose decisions led to the excess deaths of thousands of elderly people.
I'm a valid Cuomo supporter.
Okay.
I think that there are not enough sexual predators in this country who are running for office.
What's going on in here?
I don't know. You tell me.
I'm a valid
former governor whose decisions led to the excess deaths of thousands of elderly people.
I'm a valid Cuomo supporter.
Okay.
I think that there are not enough sexual predators in this country who are running for office.
What's going on in here?
I don't know. You tell me. Why you have pizza and you don't offer me none?
Do you want a piece of pizza?
No, I don't want it.
All right.
I don't know what the fuck is on it. Is Cuomo coming out?
Sexual predators.
Is Cuomo coming out?
New York City. You ask anybody who lives here, they'll tell you it's the greatest city in the universe. You ask Andrew Callahan, he's gonna roll his eyes. Because a lot of people don't know this, but Andrew is low-key a New York hater.
Disclaimer. Am I going to read the disclaimer?
People don't know this, but Andrew is low-key a New York hater.
I don't know why it's fucked up, really, to be honest. It's fucked up. Man, this is a paragraph, huh? Andrew loves what New York City stands for and enjoys visiting his family there, but is a proud fifth-generation Philadelphian and feels as though many New Yorkers have a cultural superiority complex and think no one else matters, especially Philly and the American South. Okay. And can understand all domestic and global affairs without leaving NYC due to the internal diversity of the city. Additionally, gentrification has made Lower Manhattan unlivable. Unlivable. Oh, damn. Okay. And mostly killed the culture that made it appealing. Now, all the cool shit for younger people is in Brooklyn, which feels like the front lines of class warfare and has become a settler colony for art students at the expense of native New Yorkers who are being priced out of their communities at record rates. This makes hanging out there somewhat distressing. However, Andrew is aware that the LES Bushwick vortex is just one small facet of the city. He would like to explore new parts of town, has heard Astoria and Inwood are great, and would like to get to know New York City a bit more. If you have any recommendations, email him at email. Insert email.
But right now, there is a major election happening in New York City that is gaining national attention. We're talking democratic socialism versus neoliberalism.
Nice.
We're talking capitalism versus capitalism with a couple extra steps. As Channel 5's resident New York employee, I thought it important to give you guys a sense of what's going on here in the city.
If you missed our previous election coverage, which came out yesterday, Saddam just attended a Zoran Mamdani rally in Queens and spoke to people both for and against the socialist candidate.
What are your thoughts on Mamdani?
Who's that?
Zoran.
Zoran Mamdani?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Mayoral candidate.
Oh, he's
New
running
York.
for mayor?
Yeah.
What's he about?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking you.
I don't know either. Yeah, hell yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Zoran Mamdani.
Yeah.
He's the GOAT.
So yesterday we interviewed a lot of people, but we did not find many who are willing to, with their chest, say, I'm voting for Andrew Cuomo.
Cuomo or Mamdani?
Cuomo.
Cuomo? Why is that?
Not gonna answer.
I can think of at least, let's say, 13 reasons why people might not want to full-throatedly endorse him.
And now to those new sexual harassment allegations against New York Governor Andrew Cuomo.
But now today, we have a real opportunity because we are in Tribeca, New York, and just about a block over that way is a Young Professionals for Andrew Cuomo fundraising event and meet and greet. I got the tie on, so we're definitely young, some might call us professional. We're going to see if anyone is willing to tell us why they like Andrew Cuomo for mayor of New York City.
Are you feeling like a cool girl for capitalism?
A lot of people here have not quite figured out, what do we advocate for? What do we stand for? We know, many people know here, what we stand against.
I won't speak necessarily to Cuomo. He can speak for himself. He's not my number one candidate that's ever been running. That's maybe not a shocker to you guys. But for me, it's about more than that. It's about not letting Zoran become the mayor.
There was a poll that recently came out that showed Zoran Mamdani, Bernie Sanders, and AOC as among the most popular politicians in New York City.
Okay.
I'm sure there are more people who wanted to boo like the person.
Okay, we've made it into the Cuomo for Young Professionals event. I have some pizza. We've had some speakers. Apparently Andrew Cuomo is coming. So that's exciting. We're going to try and talk to people and see what they think and why they support Andrew Cuomo.
My name is Erica Wenger.
My name is Danielle Goldman. We're here for the Cool Girls for Capitalism event. We are the pregame for the Young Professionals for Cuomo event that's happening at 7 tonight.
And what made you want to organize this event?
It's a good question. We started this a week ago.
I was watching the campaign from afar, and I felt like there just wasn't a movement that made sense, that gave people a purpose, that people could get behind. And we're in the last stretch right now, and I really felt like people needed a message and something that they could actually own and say that they wanted to convey to the rest of New York.
I'm here at the Cool Girls for Capitalism! Woo! Everyone's dressed up! We're all dressed up as someone who fundamentally misunderstands the current moment in American history.
A lot of my social media feeds were talking about supporting Zoran. And I didn't see anyone talking about supporting Cuomo and why they were supporting Cuomo.
And what was it about Cuomo's message? Do you feel like resonated with you and everyone else here tonight?
It's less about what Cuomo's message is, and it's the values and what he stands for as a political platform in this country.
Okay. I wanted to organize this event especially for women to encourage them to speak up, to not be afraid. You know, the girls who started this with me, we all own businesses. We believe in capitalism, we believe in free markets, and unfortunately that's not Zoran's agenda.
Capitalism and democracy are the best systems in the history of the universe to inspire people. That's the big thing, is we want to continue to inspire people, not tell people that their lives suck. That's never really done well.
Socialism is not how we move this country forward, and it's become hot, it's become sexy, and it's become cool, but it is not what is going to move this city or this country into a better place for anybody.
There have been a lot of reports that business leaders, wealthy people in New York may flee the city if Zoran is elected. Do you think there is truth to that? And would you yourself leave if something like that happens?
I think there's definitely truth to that. I think the people who are voting for Zoran's policies that will put him in office are the ones that are going to be the most affected if he wins, because they're often the ones who cannot afford to leave.
Fleeing a city and leaving the city is a place of incredible fortune. To have the opportunity to get up and pack your bags and leave, take your business to somewhere else, take your family somewhere else. But I worry that most people unfortunately can't afford to do that.
A lot of the rich people, they tend to be the ones that are voting for Cuomo. They have the means to get up and go. And unfortunately, if Zoran does win, the city will become a lot more unsafe. It'll become a lot more dangerous.
We don't have to guess. We can look at San Francisco. We know that the middle class fled San Francisco after they elected a socialist leader. And we know that it became a dangerous city. I was just talking to a girl over here who literally had to have her dog wear little booties because there were needles and feces all over the city. She was assaulted twice on public transportation and had to get out and leave. Why can't we look at what a city in the US has done and look at it and say, they've tried it, they've done it, it doesn't work.
If you feel, no matter where you are, New York City or otherwise, if you feel that the city that you are in is getting a lot more unsafe, families are going to leave if they have the means.
And what do you think are selling points in counter to that of Cuomo? Like, what makes you excited about his campaign?
I'm not like a diehard Cuomo fan, and I've been open about that. I didn't love him when he was governor. I think that he's not handled a lot of things well. But for me, by far and away, the ideologies that he backs, the logic that he has is infinitely stronger than Zoran. And I will say, I know a lot of people that have worked for the Cuomo campaign, and they're very, very smart, great people. And I specifically know women that have worked for the campaign. And
the 25-year-old former executive assistant to the governor claimed Cuomo asked if she was romantically involved, whether she was monogamous in her relationships, and if she had ever had sex with older men.
The reason I even started this organization was a fear of socialism and a fear of anti-Semitism. And quite frankly, that's why this organization is called Cool Girls for Capitalism and not Cool Girls for Cuomo, because this is an ongoing issue and a cancer in our society that we promote socialist ideologies. And We don't stand for that.
And so this is more a promotion of capitalism, and the means to get that, at least through this election, in your eyes, is through Andrew Cuomo.
That's exactly how I feel, and he's more likely to win than Sliwa, and that's where I'm at. Now, do I think that voting for a candidate who has sexual harassment claims against him is a good thing? Absolutely not. But unfortunately, this is the voting dilemma we all face with every single election.
Yeah.
You have two choices. In this case, weirdly, we have three. But of the two choices, who is the best for the lifestyle that you want to live?
Okay.
And who is the best for yourself, your family, and your local community? And for me, between my two options of Cuomo and Zoran, there is absolutely no debating that Cuomo is infinitely better for the job than Zoran.
We need more sexual predators. Andrew Cuomo, he sexually harasses 13 women, and that's okay.
And what would you say to other women who might be hesitant because of like those harassment claims or other things? Like, what dangers do you think the Zoran candidacy poses comparatively that makes you willing to make that decision?
I would say I get it. I get it. You do not want to have a candidate in office that is accused of sexual harassment. That is just point blank disgusting. But for me, I believe that socialism promotes a very unsafe society for women. It's the same reason why, I'll be super honest, I really support Israel. It's in the Middle East. It is the only place where you can be openly LGBTQ, where women have rights, where women have incredible careers, where women can wear a bathing suit and not be told to cover up. So for me, like, I don't support the socialist anti-Semitism agenda.
I would like to talk to the youth about billionaires and oil execs. We need to capitulate to the billionaires. We need to. I also want to say that all of these sexual assault allegations, they are true.
I don't know if he's not in support. I think.
But have not yet been litigated. Sweetheart, buy me a drink first. Please, this is my game. I was the governor for years.
Hi, my name is Zivan Toplin, and we are disrupting, along with Climate Defiance, a young professionals rally of sorts.
My name is Lachlan McRae, and I'm the videographer and video editor for Climate Defiance.
And can you just give me a brief overview of what Climate Defiance has been doing in the lead up to the New York election?
Sure. So, like, Climate Defiance has always been a disruptive direct action group. So we kind of came out sort of 2-3 years ago now, disrupting like the White House Correspondents' Dinner and these kind of democratic events, pushing the Biden government to do more on the climate.
People like Bill Gates are destroying our planet.
It's always been very theatrical. It's always been, about being pulled out of there and about that kind of viral social media video to try and show that these people are accountable. And so we've kind of taken that ethos and in our campaign and really gone hard on Andrew Cuomo again and again and again and again.
And if you are a billionaire, I will support your rights. I will support you. If you are an oil exec, I will support you no matter what.
Politically, we despise him. He supported the Hochul Trump pipeline through New York. He may have put a memorandum on fracking, a climate-focused group, but, he's deeply in bed with the oil lobby and the natural gas lobby.
And are you dressed as Cuomo right now?
Yes, I am. I still have to apply my hair gel to comb my hair back to make the transformation complete. But yeah, I'm going to go and hit him again.
And what's your goal tonight with this disruption?
I think that we need to build a culture of resistance and send a message that putting up candidates like Cuomo is unacceptable.
It's quite evident that this guy is just trying to court the kind of MAGA light vote. Is nowhere to addressing the reality of the climate crisis, which is devastating, especially like somewhere in New York.
How do you feel Zoran's campaign, or Zoran's platform, I should say, compares to the Cuomo platform in terms of dealing with climate?
I would say we've endorsed Zoran, and we're very much pro-Zoran. In fact, Zoran has been to Climate Defiance events when he was as an assemblyman, and so we're very much supportive of Zoran. But what we're trying to do in this way is show the kind of childishness and the kind of brutality, in some sense, of the Cuomo campaign. Just show how ridiculous they are.
Oh,
really?
Get out!
Get out!
Oh, hey!
Get the fuck out of here!
Oh! Ah!
Jesus, you just hit me.
Oh!
You just snapped my camera. I'm filming this.
Oh,
You're taking and highlight that. Make it clear that he's not welcome in New York, that no one likes him, and that every event that he's going to, people will make the effort to be there and tell him that he's a piece of shit.
So there's a pretty good turnout here. It seems like it has swelled out. I would guess there's got to be 100 plus young professionals here to see Andrew Cuomo. I will say it is one of the whitest events I've ever seen, and which in New York is saying something. But it'll be pretty interesting. It looks like Andrew Cuomo is about to walk in. So we're going to see if we can ask him a couple questions.
How you guys came up with that?
Killer Cuomo.
Good.
Andrew Cuomo, you don't represent the future of the city.
Oh, he just rubbed this whole thing.
Sometimes
Oh, this
you
is his.
just
This is.
ignore people.
Wait, I'm so.
You show them for what.
Wait, I'm so confused. So wait, Cool Girls for Capitalism is supporting Cuomo? I thought it was. Wait, I'm confused. I thought they were against his allegation.
Sometimes you just ignore people.
You show them for what they are.
Cuomo, you don't represent.
Come up with that.
Killer Cuomo.
What do you all say?
Andrew Cuomo, you don't represent the future of the city.
Just ignore. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just ignore people.
You show them for what they are, and you motivate other people to take that action themselves. Because people are inspired when you realize that these people who you think are untouchable, they really are people, and you can go to these events, you can show up, you can disrupt, you can put your point to them, and it draws attention. It shows that people are willing to take action at the, like, not even meeting what the reality is, but somewhere closer than just walking down the street with a sign.
Climate protesters are not just marching in the streets. They're finding new and more aggressive ways to demand climate action.
Coming to the US, I was really surprised by the lack of
more aggressive climate protest.
Look for what's driving climate activists to get more aggressive. Actually, yeah. Okay, the climate's changing, but so you're helping the climate change by disrupting things. It's not good. You're part of the problem.
Protesters are not just marching in the streets. They're finding new and more aggressive ways to demand climate action.
Coming to the US, I was really surprised by the lack of people willing to get out there and be arrested and disrupt. And especially in DC, in the heart of it all, there's so much evil. There's so many incredibly vile people doing such incredibly, insidious business in DC. The kind of oligarchy really congregates there, and that's where political power is made.
Thank you, Mr. Cuomo. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Mr. Cuomo is going to stay for a little bit, talk to people. I could go on and on about the things that terrify me about Mamdani becoming mayor, as a Jew, as a citizen, as a New Yorker, as a person with half a brain. But I save those things for pillow talk with my wife at 3 a.m. A lot of people don't vote. They think it's over. They think they don't care. They think the mayor doesn't do anything. Well, let me tell you, a jihadist socialist, he is going to do a lot of things for the city that are irrevocable. And thank you, Mr. Cuomo.
Mr. Cuomo, would you mind just saying what you think it would mean for the city for a Cuomo victory and how that would differ from a Mamdani victory?
I don't think New York City survives a Mamdani victory.
Really?
Yeah, I think crime goes up, taxes go up, people leave.
I don't think I would have maybe traditionally supported Governor Cuomo in the past, but considering the magnitude of this election, I find it important to support a Democrat over a communist and a known socialist, a known Marxist. And we may not be perfect, we may not have it all figured out, but the iteration of democracy and freedom, liberty, justice, pursuit of happiness for all is a system that many people around the world seem to really aspire to get to. That's why we have so many migrants and immigrants.
My name is Isaac Starwin, and I'm supporting Cuomo because he basically defends the people that are walking. If you're walking, he defend you.
Governor Cuomo is quite obviously here just a pro-American candidate.
What do you think it would mean if Zoran won in New York?
We're going to move out.
You move out? You would move out if Zoran won?
Probably I move out. I'm thinking to go to LA. Maybe it's, I know it's better over there, but so I might have to move to Los Angeles.
When you say Cuomo is the pro-American candidate, would you describe Zoran as the anti-American candidate?
Well, I just think capitalism and democracy traditionally have been fundamental values that have driven America to all-time heights. And so those are values that I think are non-negotiables.
What do you think it would mean for a Cuomo victory in the city? What do you think that would mean for New York?
Well, first of all, I think it's going to be a miracle right there.
And there have been some criticisms thrown at Cuomo this last week of Islamophobia and some other things in the aftermath of the most recent debate.
God forbid another 9/11. Can you imagine Mamdani in the
Don't bring that up. No, I could. He'd be cheering. That's too extreme. Don't bring that up.
It's another problem.
What do you think about those?
Look, I would say I have friends that are Muslims. I have friends that are Hindus. I have friends that are Christians. I have friends that are Sikhs. You know, I come from a very multicultural society in Atlanta, New York City in the United States. And so, you know, I would generally say that I support people from all walks of life and all backgrounds. But the one thing that unites us all is that we're proud Americans looking for opportunity. That's what brings us to the United States. And I think that's what we should keep at the forefront of our priorities.
Governor Cuomo, what did you think about the disruptors who came in?
Oh, that's normal fare. That's what they do.
It's normal fare?
Yeah. It's every day.
It means we're doing something good.
Let's go. We got to elect Andrew Cuomo. You know, bring Harvey Weinstein back.
So that was Young Professionals for Cuomo.
I'm outside. I'm doing shit. I'm showing my tits.
That's New York legend Crackhead Barney yelling at people as they exit.
Is Cuomo coming out? Is Cuomo coming out?
And that was really interesting, you know? After hearing what Mr. Cuomo had to say about Zoran Mamdani, I didn't want it to go unresponded to in this piece. So the next day, I found my way to a Zoran Mamdani press conference he held for creators in New York City. So we got ushered in here. It is clearly like a true press conference type of vibe. So hopefully we'll be able to get our questions in. I don't know if he's going to take them one at a time or if we'll get any one-on-one time with them, but we'll see how it goes. And the vibes were definitely different. More upbeat, more hopeful, more silly even.
I had a dream like Malcolm. No, Martin. I was riding on the L train in Bushwick, listening to Bell Hooks audiobooks. Stop the crooks.
So, you're giving everyone a free bus, right?
I'm making every bus free.
Oh.
So you won't have your own bus. But you can ride any bus for free. And we have a responsibility, if we ask people to believe in a better future, to deliver on that better future. This is a moment where so many whom have only known politics as a language of despair, a moment where they can see that it could be something more than that. So to me, accountability is critical to this. And the same way we launched this campaign on October 23rd with the promises of freezing the rent for rent-stabilized tenants for 4 years, of making the slowest buses in America fast and free, of delivering universal childcare, those are not just slogans, those are the things I want to be held to account to. Because those are the things that will transform working people's lives and will be the fulfillment of a campaign that we have built for more than the last year.
Unfortunately, I did not get time to ask a question during the press conference. But much like Andrew Cuomo, I was not going to take no for an answer. And so I chased Zoran down the hall, found my way into the lobby just to get a quick response for you, the people. Zoran, if I could get 1 second of your time. I talked to Mr. Cuomo yesterday, and he said that if you were victorious, that the city would not survive. What do you have to say to that?
We survived Andrew Cuomo being the governor of this state. We will survive anything, and we are actually going to do more than just survive. We're going to thrive in this city.
Thank you so much. All right, we did get in with Zoran at the last second. Ooh. That's right. Channel 5 Live Worldwide, baby.
Shout out to Saddam and JP for their fantastic coverage.
Channel 5 Live Worldwide, Hollywood and Vine.
Fuck the authority, Channel 5 News.
Channel 55. We don't fuck with custers. And 5 is the best number.
I'm sure some of you guys might be thinking, Andrew, this is great, but why the heck weren't you there? Well, compadre, I was down in Mexico shooting original content with our Canal 5 Latinoamerica street team and documenting the festivities surrounding Mexico's glorious Independence Day. Mira.
¡Viva México!
¡Viva México, cabrones!
¡Viva México, cabrones!
¡Viva México!
Exactamente. Hoy en Feliz Cumpleaños a México. Estamos aquí en Nezahualcóyotl con...
Josué, sí, es una fecha especial. Es 15 de septiembre, son las vísperas del grito de independencia, conmemorando que en 1810 fue el grito de Dolores en Guanajuato, donde Miguel Hidalgo y Costilla se levantó en armas para terminar con el régimen español y convertirnos en un país autónomo.
Los españoles les dimos en la madre, vaya.
México es un país nuevo.
Podría decirse.
¿Y cómo se va? Oh, this is
Pues ahí va, ahí va.
Feliz cumpleaños a todo este país, un país muy linda. Vamos a hablar con la gente y descubrir qué onda, qué pasa y más importante, qué significa la independencia de México. Vamos. ¿Independencia, sí o no?
Sí.
Sí, sabemos, ok, gracias.
Jefe, ¿para usted qué significa ser mexicano?
Chingón.
A huevo. Hoy en Noche Mexicana, oficialmente comienza nuestra Noche Mexicana, cabrón.
Hola chicos, están viendo Canal 5 Latinoamérica. El mejor canal de noticias en todo el mundo.
The bilingual synergy did not stop there. We also visited the largest counterfeit shoe market in the country, attended a Lucha Extrema event in a rural junkyard out in the state of Mexico, and traveled to the mountains of Puebla to document the revival of an indigenous language called Nahuatl. Some of this content is available right now on our second channel, Canal 5. Not Channel 5, compa, Canal 5. A totally separate channel, all in Spanish, all new, live right now. So if you want to watch it, hear me talk Spanish, get some Latin American perspectives and beyond, the link for Canal 5 is in the pinned comment in the description box of this video. So if you want to give it a sub, a like, a comment, I would really, really appreciate it. Gracias. Canal 5, güey.
Latinoamérica.
Canal 5 en vivo en todo el mundo, Hollywood.
Maldita autoridad. Canal 5 Noticias.
Canal 5, no.
Canal
Mierda,
5.
con cobardes. Y 5.